What's up YouTube, this is VC17 and I come with a review of Kaizoku Gattai Deluxe Gokai-Oh. So finally I come with a review of this toy. And okay, let me see, it's my second mecha review. Or actually my first official mecha review, since I don't want to count the Gekitoya review since I didn't do that well. But okay, so let's start with the box. Okay, the box is made of a very thick and heavy cardboard. It's like a heavy duty cardboard. And you never see this type of cardboard in American toys, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty hefty. Let me focus. So, picture the 5 Gokai machines here. Gokai Galleon, Gokaiger logo. The 5 Gokaigers, Kaizoku Gattai Derakusu, Gokai-Oh. On top you see Gokai Red and a picture of the Gokai-Oh. Then on the bottom, another picture of the Gokaigo doing the starboards attack. Then a picture of the gimmick of this toy and a picture of the Gokai-Oh with his Gokai swords. Then on this side we have a picture of the 5 Gokai machines and some stat from each machine, which actually is pretty cool. It shows like how long, how tall and how wide they are. And say picture of Gokai-Oh. Then on this side, again another picture of the Gokai machines and a picture of the Gokai-Oh and some stats of it. 45 meters tall, I don't think so. It looks taller. And again, more pictures of its gimmick and a picture of the Magic Dragon, one of the Gokai machines, which is sold separately, but I'm gonna make a review of that soon. So that's it for the box. So we have here the 5 Gokai machines, which are Gokai Galleon, Gokai Jet, Gokai Trailer, Gokai Racer, and Gokai Marine. So yeah, after 5 seasons, we have again Vehicle Mecha, and when I say Vehicle Mecha, I meant like vehicles, not like animals that look like vehicles or vehicles that look like animals. I mean just pure vehicles. I don't have anything against like animal mecha or vehicles that look like animals, but I prefer, I don't know, vehicle mecha. I know it looks cooler for me, but that's just a personal thing, so it's something subjective. So again, as I say, we have vehicle mecha. The last time we had it was on Gokaiger, which actually was an anniversary season. And just like in Gokai, we have the another race car and a submarine in the same uh, as vehicle mecha. And I don't know why I say that, I just wanted to say it. So let's start with the review of each of the 5 Gokai machines. But before I start, let me say that because of the gimmick of the toy, the vehicles had like to be kind of deformed in a certain way in order to fit the gimmick, so they may not look like very similar to its representative mecha. And I say that um, because compared to mechas on the past, the mechas on the past look like more like those that vehicles, but these were I wanted to point that out since the way that they were deformed, they makes it look like very different from the vehicles that they're supposed to be. It's something that I just wanted to say. So okay, so let's start with the review. So let's start with Gokai Marine. This is Gokai Spin's Gokai machine. It's a submarine, or it's supposed to look like a submarine. Most of the paint is white with some black parts, and it has this pink part to indicate that Gokai Spin's vehicle. And this is the only pink paintings that it has. It has the Gokaiger logo here and on the top. It has a nice golden anchor design here and some golden lines here, or golden accents. Yeah, it has wheels on the bottom so you can roll it. Yeah, and other than that, it has other features that is make it look like a submarine, like this tower, I forgot what it's called, and more details here and here. So as I say, it's supposed to look like a submarine, but because of the gimmick it was deformed. And you can see here, if you see it on the front, you see that it has the normal submarine shape here, like a cylindrical shape, but in this part it gets more fatter or bulkier here, especially you look it from this angle. It doesn't look like a submarine anymore. Just as I said, because of the gimmick, the submarine shape was a little deformed to fit the gimmick, and you can see it if you see the front part, it looks more like a submarine here with the cylindrical shape, but then here it gets kind of fatter and bulkier here, and this is because, as I said, the gimmick. So each Gokai machine has like a secret compartment inside, or I should say it's secret. And yeah, and instead of connecting to the Gokai-Oh, you can also cheat by pulling this tab and opening the compartment like that, and you can see the insides. And as you see, the gimmick is to put different Gokai machines. So here's a peg to connect. You can see like kind of the detailing here. This part has like a sticker. It's supposed, I don't know, to look like what, like laser cannons. I think so. Yeah. So that's it. And another thing that that bothers me about this submarine is this part. When it transforms, it opens because it leaves this gap here, and it looks like it has a mouth. Well, yeah, so it doesn't look pretty aesthetic for me, but it's just for me. So this makes the Gokai Marine my least favorite of all the Gokai machines. So yeah, so that's it. The next one is the Gokai Racer. Gokai's green vehicle, as you can see by the base color. Yeah, so it's supposed to be a race car. It has some black lines with the green base color, since it's Gokai's green Gokai machine. Duh, I don't know if I say that twice. It has the Gokaiger logo here, and here on the front, and also here on the sides, but you have to move the wheels. Yeah. Yes, and it has the features of a normal car racer. It has the engine here sticking out, and it has this front part. Although the style of this front part, it makes it look like, I don't know, kind of antique or old. I don't know why. Yes, maybe to fit more of the pirate theme, since pirates are from the 17th, 18th century. Although there were no race cars at that time, but yeah, it's a kids show. Yeah. So, and again, because of the gimmick, it was this race car was deformed just a little, not as much as Gokai Marine, and you can see because it's a little bit like bulkier here instead of sleeker like normal race cars. Yeah. And yes, and its gimmick has a secret compartment which you can open by pulling this tab. And let me turn the lights on. So you see the inner compartment here. It has all the details, and you can see that the bottom is painted black instead of green, which is a nice feature. Yeah. So that's it, and you can see that the compartment must be very spacious, so that's why the Gokai Racer was deformed in this way. Yeah. So that's it for Gokai Racer. So that thing doesn't bother me a lot. Although the only thing that bothers me is this part. It looks like very big, which is like the part to connect to the Gokai Gallon when they form the Gokai-Oh. I know it looks very bulky for me. or necessary. It looks unnecessarily bulky for me, but it's okay. It's just a nitpick from me. That's it. So that's it for Gokai Racer. So the next Gokai machine is Gokai Trailer. This is one of my favorite Gokai machines in my opinion, and it's because it is one of the least deformed of the Sentai mech. So yeah, so it's Gokai Yellow's Gokai machine, as you see, because of the color. It has green lines here, the Gokaiger logo on top and on the sides. And also these parts are actually golden, even though it blends with the yellow color a little. But this line and this line has a golden paint. Blah, blah, blah. It has some silver here, some silver accents. Yeah, and yeah, and other than that, it has the features that makes it a trailer. Like this part, it can like turn this way. It is actually like two separate cars. It has a total of 11 wheels, including this little one. Yeah, and that's it. So as I said, this is the least, or one of the least deformed of the Gokai machines. But you may ask, why it is the least form of the Gokai machines if this part is very small, the front part? And this is because this part was deformed mostly for transformation purposes, which I will show it when I combine all the mecha. But to compensate that detail, they make it look like a treasure chest, so it fits more of a, the pirate team of Gokaiger. So whatever. This is one of my favorite Gokai machines, period. And now let's see its secret compartment, which is by pulling this tab. Yeah, and then you can see here the insides of the compartment. Actually, they are not very detailed. You can see the sticker here, and that's it. So this is one of my favorite Gokai machines. So the next Gokai machine is unfortunately my least favorite, Gokai Jet. And yes, this is supposed to be a jet, even though it doesn't look anything like one. So yeah, as you see, it's Gokai's blue Gokai machine. It has the Gokai logo here and here. And yes, basically blue, some green parts, some black parts here, and silver. Yeah, and that's it. And then it has the feature that makes it look like a jet a little. Of course, the wings are very small. Yeah, but if you look it from this angle, it looks pretty much like a jet, although it doesn't look like a jet from any other angle. And it reminds me more of those Dragon Ball Z spaceships or aircraft vehicles from the Capsule Corporation, which are very bulky. If you watch Dragon Ball Z, I know when you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And another thing that it bothers me is that the hand of the Gokai-Oh is sticking out here. I think they didn't have a space to store it, so they just leave it sticking out. I think to compensate, they put this like laser cannon here. Yeah. Also, it has this part of the landing gear can fold like that. So it's a nice feature, although the front wheels can't. And yeah, so Gokai Jet. And yes, and it was formed this way for its inner compartment, which is right here. Just pull this tab. Let me turn on the lights. And yes, and just like Gokai Racer, it is the bottom part is painted black, and then you can see the blue here. You see the details, you see the peg here. It looks nice. So as I say, this is my least favorite because of the way it was deformed. Actually, it is the most deformed of the Gokai machines, and it is a hard hit for me since I like blue. It's my favorite color. I always try to, if I am any Sentai hero, I always try to be the blue Sentai hero, uh, but too bad the Gokai machine it looks like that. But it's okay. It has its charm. I don't know where. I'll try to find it. So that's it for Gokai Jet.